Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into an incredibly intense, action-packed, and deeply emotional breakdown of what's waiting for us in the upcoming episodes of Eşref Rüya. If you thought the story had already reached its peak, prepare yourselves, because the real storm is only just beginning. And the next chapters promise shocks that will completely reshape everything we thought we knew about this universe. The previous episode ended with one of the most chilling lines of the entire series. "You have no idea who you're dealing with. They won't let you live. Who are you working for?" For Dinçer? I was there, just like I was there when your brother died. Those words didn't just open old wounds. They tore apart the entire foundation of Nisan's past. And what makes this moment so powerful is not only the threat itself, but the implication behind it. This enemy has been present for years, hiding in the shadows, watching every move, and influencing tragedies that shape the lives of our main characters long before the events of the show even began. Right after the shocking final scene of episode 25, the teaser for episode 26 dropped, and it instantly sent the fandom into full meltdown mode. We see Nisan kidnapped, beaten, terrified, and moments away from being executed. The camera cuts to black after the sound of a gunshot, leaving viewers panicking over the question everyone is asking. Is Nisan going to die? Is she leaving the series? The answer is no, absolutely not. Nisan survives, but the rescue sequence will be one of the most dramatic and emotionally charged moments of the entire season. Eşref races against time, risking everything, losing control, and unleashing a version of himself we've never witnessed before. Ruthless, desperate, and ready to burn the entire world to protect her. When he finally reaches her, the confrontation ends in blood, but it marks a turning point between them. For the first time, Nisan can no longer hide the truth. Her past, her lies, her secrets, all of it begins to unravel right in front of Eşref. And this unraveling opens the door to the biggest mystery hovering over the series. The mysterious figure known as the Elder, the Idar. The Idar is not just another villain. He is a ghost from the past, a legend in the criminal world, a man whose influence is so deep that even the most powerful characters in the story speak of him with fear. Although he is expected to physically appear around episode 28, his presence already haunts every scene. Every whispered name, every clue, every hidden tension points to him as the force behind countless tragedies, betrayals, and long-buried crimes. There are massive theories about who he truly is. Some fans believe he may have been involved in the death of Eşref's family members. Others say he once controlled Idar from the shadows. And the wildest theory, which has grown enormously in recent weeks, is that he might actually be Eşref's biological father. But here's what's fascinating. The show is intentionally keeping things ambiguous. If the writers wanted viewers to believe the Idar is his father, they would have made the clues much more direct. Instead, everything feels like a misdirection, as if the real revelation is something more twisted, more painful, and far more personal. Speaking of fathers, another huge storyline ready to explode is the possibility that Idar might be Eşref's real father. Their conversation in the latest episode was heavy with unspoken truth. The atmosphere, the hesitant tone, the emotional pauses, everything hints at a hidden connection. But this truth won't surface smoothly. When the revelation finally hits, the fallout will be devastating. Eşref will feel betrayed and manipulated. Idar will struggle to reconnect. There will be conflict, accusations, distance, but eventually, an alliance will form between them as they unite against their greatest common enemy, the Idar. And not only that, later in the season we will finally meet Eşref's mother. A moment that promises emotional breakdowns, answers to long unanswered questions, and a whole new set of dramatic twists. Meanwhile, Faric's storyline inside the prison has captured the audience with unexpected intensity. Being thrown into the same cell as the Kasap, a violent and unpredictable character, immediately created a ticking time bomb. The Kasap torments him, threatens him, corners him, and for a moment it genuinely appears as though Faric won't make it out alive. But once again, Eşref plays a crucial role from the outside. Through influence, connections, and strategic manipulation, he orchestrates a way to save Faric just before it's too late. Faric will survive, though badly injured. And when he returns to the outside world, he will be a changed man, angrier, sharper, and determined to strike back harder than ever. As all these plotlines collide, the series prepares to introduce several new characters while letting go of others, reshaping alliances and intensifying every conflict. New enemies will rise, unexpected betrayals will surface, and hidden agendas will come into play. The balance of power within the story is shifting dramatically, and these upcoming episodes will be the true turning point of the season. What we're heading into is huge. Eşref locked in a deadly conflict with Dinçer, Idar preparing his own brutal revenge, Nisan facing the ghosts of her past, Idar unveiling long-kept secrets, Faric returning with fire in his veins, and the Idar finally stepping out of the shadows to ignite a war that will tear everything apart. Eşref Rüya is about to enter its darkest, most explosive, and most emotionally devastating phase yet. Nothing will ever be the same again, and every character will be pushed to the edge.